Hi girlies! Welcome to my very first Express upper body workout. You just need a light set of weights today, so I'm going to be using 5 pounds and we're going to get right into it. So go ahead and meet me on your mat. You're going to meet me in a high plank. Now I want you to stack your shoulders in line with your wrists. Inner thighs, knees, ankles are going to squeeze together and you're going to start to lift the hips up to the ceiling, push the hips back. Drop the heels, feel that deep stretch in the back of the calves. Big exhale, float back down to center. I want you to tap your knees down to the mat. Rest the tops of your feet on the mat. You're going to push your hips back for a child's pose, pressing your palms into the mat, feeling that slight pull in the back of the arms. Big inhale. And exhale, slowly float back to that high plank. Curl the toes off. Knees come off as well. Hips lift up and back. Drop the heels. Feel that deep stretch in the back of the calves. Big inhale. Exhale, slowly float back down to your high plank. Don't let that lower back arch when you float back down. I want you to engage the abdominals. Tap the knees down. Rest the tops of the feet on your mat. Push the hips back. Big exhale, slowly float back to your plank. You have 2 more just like that. Curl the toes, knees off, hips lift up and back, pressing those palms really firm into the mat, dropping the heels down a little bit further this time. Exhale, float back down to your high plank. Abdominals stay engaged. Lightly tap the knees, rest the tops of the feet, push the hips back. Beautiful. Last one. Exhale, back to center, hips lift off and back. Good. Pressing your palms into the mat, drop the heels. Slowly exhale back down to center to your high plank. Drop the knees, rest the tops of the feet on the mat, and then press the hips back. Last child's pose, big inhale and exhale. Now I'm going to be doing this in a kneeling position. If you would like to come to standing at any point, you have that option. But when you're ready, go ahead and meet me on your knees. So I'm going to be standing at an angle so you can get an idea on the positioning. So I want you to stack your knees in line with your hips and your hips stack in line with your shoulders. Now, sometimes as we get into upper body work, we tend to want to lean back or our back starts to arch. So I want you to engage your abdominals and I want you to think about being in a kneeling plank right here. So core is tight even in this kneeling position. Now flip your palms to face forward. We have and around the world. So we're going to start to take those weights overhead right in front of your forehead and then slowly bring it back down, bringing them to the tops of your thighs. Just waking up your upper body right here a little bit more. Good. Exhale, lift up. Don't let the shoulders creep up to the ears on the way up. Inhale, bring it down. Beautiful. That's it. Your gaze is going to stay straight forward, so make sure you're not looking down at the floor. You're not looking up at the ceiling. We want a nice neutral gaze right here to take that pressure out of our neck. We want to put it in our arms right here. We're about to find a little shoulder and chest burnout. And we're not rushing through this. So I want a slow, controlled movement. We're not finding momentum as we take the weights up. And don't let the arms just plop down. You really want to control it. Just a few more right here. Last 2. Last 1. Now you're going to hold those weights above your head. You're just going to pull the elbows down for a shoulder press and then exhale, press it in front of your forehead. So inhale down, the elbows stop in line with your shoulders. Exhale, press up in front of your forehead, squeezing your chest. Beautiful, that's it. Remember, gaze is not down, gaze is straight in front of you. We're not leaning back. Engage those abdominals, connect to your breath. Beautiful, girls. Last 4. We're going to put this together in 3, in 2. Last one, hold that press up. Bring it down for your around the world. Weights come down to hover over the tops of your thighs. Exhale, lift back up in front of your forehead. Don't lean back. Bring the elbows down for your shoulder press. and then press back up. So again, bringing it down nice and slow. Control it on the way up. Remember, we're not finding momentum. Bend those elbows down in line with the shoulders. Exhale, press up. Beautiful, ladies. That's it. I know those shoulders should be talking to you right here. Starting to fire up a little bit more. Not letting those shoulders creep up to the ears. When we get into shoulder work, that's when our shoulders start to shrug. I want you to think, keep the shoulders down and out of the ears. Think about having perfect posture. Good. If you start to feel pinching in your neck, sometimes your weight could be a little too heavy, so you might need to go down on the weight. Beautiful. That's it. Last 3. So strong. Last 2. Last 1. You're going to hold it in that goalpost position. Now, I want you to bring the elbows in so the weights are right in front of your forehead. We're going to start to extend out for a hammer curl and then curl it back in. If you start to feel this in your shoulders and your neck, then I want you to drop your elbows down and then you can extend and bend it back in. Good. Inhale out. Exhale, curl it back in. So avoid just swinging the weights. I want you to control it. Good. So I want you to think of this like a raised hammer curl right here. So those weights should not drop past your belly button. Beautiful. Again, we have another little combo coming up. We're going to be adding onto this in just a moment. Beautiful. Last 4. We're going to hold that curl in 3, in 2. Beautiful. That's it. Last one. Hold that curl in. You're going to press those weights up in front of your forehead for a narrow shoulder press. Drop it back down. Drop it halfway out for that hammer curl. I was about to say hamstring curl. Press up and lower down. Guys, it's just weird. Not like talking to like actual clients. I'm just talking to my phone right now. So just bear with me. If you watched my Express core video, I'm going to tell y'all what I said there. I feel naked and blind right now without blaring music and people to talk to, okay? So if I sound crazy, that's why. We listen and we don't judge, right? Right. I'll just talk to myself. It's fine. All right, girls, you have 4. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1. I think my count is right. Don't hate me if that was wrong. So sorry. Bring the elbows in line with your shoulders. We're going to find little presses up with those weights, like you're trying to tap your knuckles to the ceiling. Slow pulse. Control it. You're only punching it about halfway up. Squeeze your chest. You have 10. You have 9. Breathe. 8. We have triceps in 7. In 6. 5. Don't lean back. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Woo! Y'all, my upper body is really, really sore right now. I do this because I love y'all, okay? So bring it down to your mat. So I want you to hinge your body forward and then slightly reach those weights out in front of you. You're going to pull the elbows up. Now they're not going to move from there. You're going to start to extend the weights and then bend it back in. So you're not going to bring it all the way in to tap your chest. I want you to think just a couple inches away from your chest, just waking up those triceps right here. Inhale, come in. Exhale, press out. Now I want you to think you bend and extend from that elbow. So the height of the elbow isn't changing. And remember, the deeper the hinge, the higher you can get those elbows up. Trying to get your chest parallel to the floor almost. Your gaze is about 2 to 3 feet in front of you, so your chin is out of your chest. So we're not looking down at our thighs. We're not looking at the wall in front of us. Take that pressure out of your neck, put it in those triceps. That's it, ladies. Stay with me. We're almost done with these weights. We're going to hold it extended in 4, in 3, in 2. Last one, hold it extended. Your left weight stays still. You're just going to bend the right way in and extend. So bend, extend. You're not here for long, trying to keep that left weight above the line of your hip. You have 6. You have 5. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold that right weight extended. Bend the left elbow and extend. So control it, not letting that elbow swing. You have 6. 5. Don't let that right weight drop. 4, 3, 2. Last one, both weights extend. You're just going to bend it halfway in this time and extend right back into those tricep kickbacks. This is a quick tricep burnout right here. Stay with me. Inhale. Exhale. Stay with it. You got it. Home stretch. You can probably hear my voice. I am like shaking right now. Last 10, 9, 8. We're going to hold it extended in 6. My count is probably off. You have 4. Last 3, 2. Last one, hold it extended on 1. Float the palms up to the ceiling. Little lifts up for 10, for 9. Long straight arms, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it lifted on 1. Hold. Lift up 1 more inch. Push the hips back. Get the arms higher. Hold it 4. Hold 3. Hold 2. And 1. Woo! All right, ladies. Don't kill me. We are going to finish off with some push-ups. I know what you're thinking. You want to skip this part. You better not skip this part. So go ahead. Walk your hands a little bit wider than your mat. Turn the fingertips slightly in. Now you have 2 options. You can do this on your toes, or you can come down to your shin. So I want you to come down to the top fleshy part of your knees. Squeeze the inner thighs, ankles, everything together, one straight line. And then I want you to pull your ankles into your seat. No crossed ankles. I want them squeezing together. So we're going to start to inhale. Elbows are wide. Chest hovers over your mat. Exhale. Press back up. Whew, home stretch right here. Control it on the way down. Exhale. Control it on the way up. So not finding momentum on that press up. Squeezing your chest as you press yourself away from your mat. Not letting that lower back dip down right here. So if you start to feel pinching in your lower back, it's because you're not engaging your abdominals. So I want you to think, keep the core tight, keep that belly button drawing up and away from your mat. Inhale down, exhale, press, squeeze. That's it, ladies. Stay with me. You have 4 more just like this. This is how you finish in 3, in 2. Last one, hover your chest over your mat. Don't kill me. You're just going to come halfway up and lower back down for 9. For 8, squeeze your chest. For 7. For 6, don't let that back drop. 5. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Press all the way back. Come into a child's pose. Open up the knees. Press your palms into the mat. Push your hips back. Let your heart sink down towards your mat. Big inhale. Big exhale out through your mouth. One more deep breath right here. Big inhale. Big exhale out through your mouth. Now keep your left palm planted onto the mat. Your right fingertips can reach underneath your left arm. Bring your right cheek down towards your mat. And you can let your head rest on the mat right here. Big inhale. back to center. Exhale, press that right palm into the mat. Left palm, or the back of your left hand, is going to rest underneath the line of your right arm. Bringing your left cheek down to the mat right here. Pushing the hips back a little bit further. Big inhale. Big exhale out through your mouth. Back to center one more time. Pushing the hips back for the very last time. Big inhale. And exhale, slowly bring it up. I hope you liked this little express workout. Again, I'm going to be doing longer workouts than this. I just wanted to give everyone a taste of what it is like to work out with me. So let me know in the comments if you like it. If you hate it, that's okay. All right. I love you. Bye.